Hi, everybody. Going live very briefly. I have some new things. Franklin's hanging out with me, but I have some new things to show you. And I just realized I went to the wrong phone. So it's going to take me a couple seconds to fix something real quick. So give me a moment to switch over the camera angle and I will show you what we have going on. Yep, hold on, honey. You're going to have to sit. See, there we go. Yeah, it's okay. You can play. Whoops. Don't mind me. I have to pop my... Yep, okay. It's okay. It'll take me a hot second to get this adjusted. Ooh. Extra close up. That's not what we want. All right, I'm going to have to switch. Franklin. Yeah, my camera angle doesn't like me. How silly. Don't mind Franklin. He's just having fun. He's like, ooh, we went live? What? I get to be the center of attention? Yay! All right. There we go. Let me throw on some light. And so I got a fun box from Maker Forte that I have been waiting for probably way too long. They had a new release this month, and there were a couple things that they had in the shop for a while that I was waiting to get, and so I got that, but I also got some brand new things. If I can get my bag here, let me show you that. All right, give me one moment. Franklin, are you okay? One moment. All right, action. Yeah, hi TR, welcome. I realized after I pressed go live that I was on the wrong device. So I lose a few, I basically lose all ability to do any controlling of anything. So this is what it is. I'm embracing it. I also realized that I had it set up for my other phone and not this phone. So this seems extremely zoomed in. Let me see if I can fix that. There. It's a little better. Hold on, buddy. Mama's trying to fix the camera. All right. Well, that's as good as I can get it. So I will just have to go with it unless I can move it up a little higher. There we go. All right, Frankie. Are you in charge today? So this is the layering pansies. And I'm not going to play with this right now, but I just want to show you how cool this is. Oh, Tiara says she's cooking dinner. She's here and she's not. But look, so you can see how they've color coordinated each of the pansies so that if you were to layer a specific set, you can at least know where to begin. Not that you have to stick with it or use all 3 or 4 or however many are in each set, but you can at least build from there. Hi, Wicabella. Hi, Cordelia. Welcome, welcome. Franklin says hi if you can't tell. He's sitting next to me, chewing on his little toy in his mouth. So I am just unboxing some Maker Forte new things I might play. I know that Debbie J and Elizabeth are supposed to be going live in a little bit, so I won't be on here long if I do. But look at this. Hi, Dawn. These are so stinking cute. These are bow ties, and the stamp set is called Tie One On, but they're perfect, in my opinion, for Father's Day or a congratulations, you have a little boy, or a first birthday. I mean, they're just so stinking cute. So you have the outline, and then you can pick whichever inset you want, which is fun. I like, as soon as I saw these, I was like, I have to have that. Here's an older set. This is a boxed sentiment. So basically your bigger sentiment would go inside the box, and then your smaller sentiments can go around or outside. It's really however you want to play with it. So I think that one was fun. I always am looking for good sentiment stamp sets, so it's pretty fun. Sorry, I was trying to move the camera a little bit. All right, so this one, super cute. This is the Happy Birthday Princess set, and you can see here, like, the really cute princess. She's waving. She reminds me of my little girls doing the little shy wave and everything. And then the frog with the crown, which I think as soon as I show my girls this set, they're probably going to steal it from me and I will never see it again. But it's okay. This one, I absolutely love. If you've ever done Stampin' Up, my first set that I really, really wanted was a dandelion set. And I had seen it in a demonstration and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So this is the equivalent to me getting hooked on stamps. This has a version where there are hearts, there's music, and it says scatter music, scatter love, just breathe, a wish is the start of a dream. And then of course you have your regular dandelion, but then this one has butterflies, which I think is absolutely adorable. And I can't tell what's all on screen, so you'll have to tell me if I need to move it up or down. Okay, and then this one is just for Franklin himself. This stamp set is the Dinorific stamp set. They're just, the dinosaurs are so cute. I mean, like, yeah. Thank you, Dawn. I saved up a lot of gift cards that I had won or had gotten from other purchases. And basically I was like, okay, they had a special. And I basically just went and added to the cart until my gift certificates, I think I have one gift certificate left over. So I was like, okay, this is supposed to be my no spend month. So this is how I got to do it. And then, oh, this one is absolutely stinking adorable. This one's called Majestically Awkward. And these are basically llama corns. And then there's a cute sunglasses pair that you could literally put on anything, or if you had like an animal stamp set, you could put like on a giraffe's face. You could put the little sunglasses, and I just thought that was fun. But it says Majestically Awkward, save the drama for your llama, no problema. I think that's fun. No drama llama, llama corn, you are amazing, spit happens. It's just so funny. Like, this whole thing, this whole set is so cute. Alright, and then, this was like the number one thing I absolutely had to have in my set. Yes, I'm spoiled and blessed. Alright, I can embrace that. Alright, and then this is another princess, and I'm not going to call it Disney princess, but some of them look like some princesses. Some very specific princesses, like this is my favorite princess. Yeah, my favorite princess ever. But it has cute little sayings, and then you have the other two princesses down here, which are so stinking adorable. I mean, who doesn't love that? And I was going to show you, because I'm not on my computer, I can't show you, so I'll have to show you when I do my live. Hopefully Thursday is my plan to do my regular live. But this one says, this princess slays her own dragons. So when they unveiled this to us Maker Forte followers, someone had made a comment that we need a shirt that says, "This princess slays her own dragons." And so I said, well, I can do that. And next thing you know, I've made a bunch of shirts that have the saying on it, but I put a cute little foiled crown on it. I threw it in the shop immediately with a mock-up, and today I just shipped off the first set of them, and they were stinking cute. As in, like, I feel like I need to order some for my girls, so my girls have their own version. I mean, slap it on a coffee mug, slap it on a tumbler. Like, this is just so fun. So anyways, yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to color with this real quick. Just because we can. And I'm not competing, at least as far as I know, I'm not competing with anyone's live right now. Let's see, which one do we want to do? I think I'm going to go for my favorite princess. But yeah, they do have one more princess set, so that will stay on my wish list. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, family that you're listening. Like, there's one more. I think it's a smaller set. It's only like $16.99. But it's available right now. It just came out, and it is really cute. All right, get the oils off of there. The princess slays her own dragons, but coffee first in a mug. Ha! Yes, Wickabella, I can make that happen. I make mugs. I make tumblers. I make all the things. Should write that down. Someone have a notepad and write that down for me. Make sure I make one like that. I thought I had a ton of scrap paper around here. Apparently I didn't. I have a card base, but that does me no good. Look at this. Let's take some paper. So I was actually doing decorations for a birthday party, and I tried to cut some words out on Cricut, and well, you can see the result of that. It's a little bit not working at all. So guess what? We're gonna turn that into something that's usable. Oh, thank you. My mom just brought me a pen. How sweet of her. So let's write it down. Have Frankie jot it down? Yeah, right. Here, Franklin, take this down. Oh, you figured out how to turn around. And what do you have in your mouth? I always have to check what's in his mouth. Hold on. What did you find? You found Mama's note. Oh. He's chewing. I wish you could see this. He is chewing. Yeah, you're so happy and proud of yourself. He is chewing on a label for our drawers that is now no longer a label. He figured out how to rip it off. Okay, what was this saying? This princess slays her own dragons. Her own dragons. But coffee first. Yes, perfect. Okay, it is done. And now I'm just going to rip this off so I don't accidentally lose it somewhere else. There we go. It's in my note pile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will have to let you all know when I have that landed in the shop too. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to do a little heat embossing. One of my things, if I have enough time, I love to heat emboss before I do any alcohol ink coloring. Partly because I just don't want to risk any smudging of my ink. It's not necessary, but I like to do it. And actually, I'm seeing how fine this is, and I'm going to throw it in the Stamparatus if I can find it where I threw it lately. I don't know. Maybe I've actually put it back last time. We're going to do that. Pause a moment. Listen to Frankie cooing at you. Yep, I did put it. I put stuff away. Did that make you happy? He's grinning about it. He is cheesing. He's like, yes, Mama put stuff away. just so I won't get at it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Got some acetate. Now I can fix my mess. Yeah, I realized a little too late that this little princess, she has a lot of fine lines. So I want to make sure she is very inked up. It's less for him to put away. Well, yeah, it's also less for him to grab out of the bins. Because sometimes I have what I call are my junk bins, where I just throw stuff that I need soon but not quite yet, and I need it off my desk. And he's figured that out, and now he goes and grabs and plays with them usually while I'm doing something else and distracted, and then I realize, oh, too late, he's already grabbed and played with half the stuff, and I gotta go put it all back and make sure he didn't rip anything. Okay, Don is asking how his next tooth is. It is not in yet, but he is sleeping better through this second tooth business. I have scraps at the edge of my table here, and they're falling down on me for whatever reason. All right, so I'm going to just leave this on here. Remove the ruler that is stabbing me in the arm. And let's see, I'm just going to start coloring. Yeah, he's doing okay with this tooth. Like, I've had a couple rough nights this week, and then a couple pretty alright nights, so can't be mad about it. Alright, that red is too red. Let's see if I can find a better red. I'm going to turn on this light. Let me know if the glare is too bad. I just feel like I need extra. Is that glaring or is that okay? Since I'm on my phone and not on my computer, I don't have as much control. So I get to see things after the fact, basically when you see them. Yeah, he's not chewing the legs off of anything. Oh yeah, that's perfect, right. Okay. Well, I don't see any major glare, so I'm just going to go with this. And if you haven't figured out which Disney princess this reminds me of, you'll figure it out pretty quickly. Based off of how I color it, because I'm going to probably stay true to the coloring. Most likely. Alright, except for what color of hair does she have? I think this might do it. I still have markers laying out from the other day. So, for those of you who don't know, these are Ohuhu alcohol markers. I absolutely love using them. Mostly because I'm still practicing and learning my brush strokes, and I do not have the budget, will probably not have the budget any day soon for Copic markers or Spectrum markers, nothing like that. Yes, sweetie. Oh, you're crawling to mama. Okay. Yep, you're eating mommy's thing. Grandma to the rescue. Say bye-bye. Oh, buddy, you need to go nap. All right, Franklin is going to a nap. Oh, TR, yeah. Your nieces and nephew need to meet you, that's for sure. At least you've met Danny, Sassy Danny. All right, let's see. I'm going to bring in a little darker for the back side of her hair. And I'm not going to color fully in just because I'm going to use that lighter brown to blend back. I'm just doing most of my shadowing with this brown. Yeah, the little guy's trying to sneak out on his second nap of the day. Well, technically, he closed his eyes briefly in my arms earlier, so he's kind of playing that off as Well, I got my second nap, Mom. What do you mean? So, basically, I'm trying to get him to sleep a little bit more. Just so he has a easier time sleeping at night. For some reason, if he has that really long second nap of the day, he sleeps better at night. I don't know. If he has micro napping, yeah, it's just... It is what it is, though. Alright, it is so hard to talk when you're coloring. And I'm slowly learning the art of talking while coloring. Slowly. Not quite there yet, but slowly. And I feel like if I don't focus, I tend to have more mess ups, possibly. But, oh, I can hear Frankie's watching the news with Grandma now. That's why he got quiet, because there's the TV on. He loves, maybe not as much as the girls did, but he is starting to enjoy watching TV. Like, there's a specific song of a news channel in the local area that they have this very catchy, it's kind of I don't know how to call it. It's very polka slash Irish jiggish, and yeah, all three of them will stop and stare at the TV as soon as that song comes on. And then start dancing. It's really hilarious. Really, really funny. Sorry, I didn't turn my phone on silent, so you're gonna hear lots of noises too. If anyone should contact me. Or that was the notification for Debbie J and Elizabeth going live shortly. I promise I'll be done by then. The only problem is that I need to give a little buffer time because the clock I do have that I can see from here is my computer clock, and it basically it's not accurate. Like, I don't know why, just all of a sudden out of the blue, it started not being accurate. And it was like, oh, great. Just what I need, an inaccurate clock to look at while I'm doing lives. And yeah, it's not convenient. Alright. I'm trying to fill in her hair in between the flowers, and that's kind of hard. There we go. Getting there. Woohoo! She's got brown hair. Need to blend that a little better. Don't need to have her looking like she has bad highlights. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can catch up in the chat now. Okay, so oh no, I have to scroll up. What? You're making me do stuff. Okay. Yes, Wickabella, he was trying to say hi, for sure. Oh, Dawn has not met her grandkids yet. Wow. That's tough. But yeah, I would, like, the first time you get to hug them, just don't let them go for quite some time. And yes, Dawn, you are correct. This is Belle. I mean, it's not Belle, but it's Belle. Oh, that was a 30-minute notification. Well, thank you, Wickabella. I just assumed, but because I'm not on my phone. No, it's the battery is not dying on the clock. It's just my computer. Well, technically, it's not my computer. I am borrowing this computer from my dad. Um, and yeah, I should give it back eventually. I will. Um, but it's not yellow enough. He is so graciously letting me use it until we can figure out another system. Ooh, that's darker. Oops. That's fine. I might have to grab my other set. Well, let's see. This one may work. Yes. Okay, that's a little brighter yellow. This one is called, what color is this? Barium yellow. Okay. I did not know barium was yellow. Now I know. So I'm just going to color the whole dress in this. And if I find a shading or a highlight color, I'll bring it back in. The one reason I do like these markers though, even though they're not expensive, they still do a pretty good job of blending. I'm actually used to drawing and coloring with Sharpies and other markers, so when it comes to alcohol markers, I appreciate the fact that they blend a whole lot better. And the other thing too, if you don't have a darker or a lighter color, you can always just use grays. You know what I didn't do? I just realized I never heat embossed, like I said. Because I'm blurring a little bit here in the lines. Whoops. Silly me. I'm supposed to listen to my own tips and actually do them. See, I was thrown off by Franklin eating the paper. I'm going to blame him. Although I shouldn't blame a little baby. Yeah, TR, your littles are not so little anymore, at least according to Facebook. Just saying, they're getting big. Really big. And tall. Yes, they do not streak as bad. I like that. If I had been paying attention, I would have done my plan of heat embossing these, and then I can really go into the edges. But you know, best laid plans, something like that. That just means I'll have to go back and do this all over again. So then each of the girls can have their own bell. I'm just saying. See, I'm not the one who made these, so I can say the word bell technically and not get in trouble, I guess. Cordelia says their youngest is in DC right now and they're going to Germany in September. Wow. That is wow. All right. Now I'm realizing I need to grab my other set of markers. This is their skin tone set, which I love. And we're going to give her a slight tan because I feel like Belle should always be slightly tan. I mean, I'm always, well, okay, I can't say always. When I had a couple of babies, I stopped being as tan. All right, that's too tan for me. Here's more of a skin color tan. Actually, Dawn, or was that Dawn? Yeah. Dawn, the Baiano, or however you say it, that was the second up set that I was going to get. And thankfully the Amazon had the Ohuhu markers on special, and I was like, oh, all right, well that settles it for me. But I had found this one guy, and I wish I could remember his name, but he had basically gone and at the time bought every single alcohol marker he could get on the market. Some of them came as far from China. Like, it was, I think it was like 100 and something sets. And then he put them up against each other. And it was really cool. It was very long. Like, he had to do it in several sets of videos. But well, she's a little darker than I intended, but it's okay. My babies are a little darker too, so. But yeah, it was very interesting to watch all of the alcohol markers up against each other. And Spectrum Noir did not do as great. I think they lost in the challenge, and I forgot who they lost up against. But I was a little shocked because, you know, in the card making world, that's a big name. And the other one was, well, of course, Copic did good, but for the money, of course, did not do as great. But yeah, it was quite impressive. Even like brands as low as the Shuttle Art didn't do as bad as I thought they would have. So yes, that's right, Dawn. Jazza. He's the one who did it. And I mean, I watched start to finish the entire thing. That was a very long video. But I was deep into researching, and I'm like, if I'm going to invest in a good set of alcohol markers, I want to be sure that I'm going to like it. Yeah, I do like this skin set, although I don't know what the name... Some of these names are odd names, like this color is Morin, which I don't really know what that means. Called me ignorant, but yeah, I don't know. But they also, every set you get the, what's it called? The alcohol remover? I forget what they call it specifically, but it's pretty nice because I do use it occasionally when I've gone over on the edges. I'm doing a second layer because I feel like my first layer was not very even. I was giving her splotches where I didn't want splotches. But yeah, in the blending test, these markers did amazing. I could give her a little rosiness in her cheeks. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it's not rosy enough. The other thing too, you can add things like the warm gray. There we go. I'll lighten up under her eyes a little bit so it's not super heavy. And then I'm going to actually pull it into her hairline too. Give her that extra depth of the highlight. Another technique I've seen to give highlight to the hair, you can actually use that alcohol blending marker. That's what it's called, the alcohol blending marker. And you can actually push the alcohol ink out. And there we go. Let's see if I can find the one in this set. Oh, yep, colorless blender. So you can actually remove the most of the color and you end up with a highlight. Which is also quite interesting. All right, there we go. Morin is a yellow pigment. Okay. Yeah, he compared the 10,000 markers. Yeah, it was insane. Arteza, I've heard they're okay too. I don't know why I didn't go with Arteza. I think probably price, because price per marker for the Ohuhu was consistently better, and you can buy them directly from them too. But all right, so we have our first little princess. Let's see, do I have we could build a princess scene. Ooh, hi. Someone's trying to get me. What can I help you with? We can add a little castle. See if I have enough scrap paper. I think the scrap paper might be not big enough for this. Oh, it just barely fits. Score. It's meant to be. It is meant to be. Actually, I'm gonna, no, okay, do that. Oh, yeah. Just realized I did something funky on mine. There we go. Now it's better. Pale yellow crystalline flavino pigment found in old Fustic and Osage orange. Okay. All right, let's not restamp that over there. That would probably be a disaster. I'll clean you in a minute. The important thing is, though, that I let my pigment markers stay separate. Or my, markers. Hold on. How did I lose my ink pad that fast? There it is. Oh, you Google it. Thank you for being honest about all of your knowledge, Dawn. Alright, you can't see this because I don't know why I can't zoom out accurately. But this is a learning curve. Next time, when I set up a live, I should do the whole thing on my computer because I had done it before successfully without having a double feed, that I had set up the live on my phone and then I went to it on my, ooh, that needs more, but I had gone to it on my computer. And so that was my goal, was to do that again, because last time I did it strictly on my computer and it doubled the live. And so people were stuck in one live and I was in another. Which, it's funny, but several channels happened to have that happen all last week, including my husband's, including Elizabeth's, and I'm sure if I looked around, someone else might have done that too. Alright, let's try one more time. See if I can get a good impression on this side. For whatever reason, it's not getting a clean impression. I will just end up drawing it out. Okay, this one I'm going to heat emboss. You're going to watch me do it. Say, don't forget to heat emboss. I have all of 10 minutes before I got to start getting off of here. So, where did I put my heat embossing bin? That would be important to know. I cleaned up this weekend because most of my projects I needed were, I had a few paper craft, but I didn't need any specialty things like embossing powder or lunar paste or anything like that. Ooh. I'm going to emboss it in holographic. See how that one goes. So anyways, I cleaned up so I could have space for the projects I was working on, but I did not leave out things that I typically work with when I do my paper craft. And so now it's all either in their regular homes or they've been moved because of a child accessing them. And so now I'm like, anytime I'm like, oh, where is that? I'm second guessing where I would have put it. I'm not sure if I put it, and then it's like mildly surprised when it's actually in the home I originally had it for. Yes. Okay, when did Mercury retrograde end? Because I need to know, because something happened and I was like, well, is that Mercury retrograde or is that just stupidity? And my husband and I had a whole conversation about it. It was pretty funny. But yes, I need to know, when did Mercury retrograde end? Because that was a topic of discussion last night? Yeah, last night. All right. So our castle is going to be sparkly. Yes. Okay. Now, I can't give you fancy music because I'm on my phone. So here you go. Here's some heat gun. Now that is just gorgeous. I hope you can see the sparkle and the holographic look of that. But it is really pretty. So I am realizing the time. And I'm thinking, well, I'm probably not going to have time to fussy cut this out. But I will at least color it. And I'll probably post it online when it's completed. So you can at least see that I did complete a project today. Let's see. This is the warm gray. Yeah, that sounds perfect for a castle. And because I want most of the castle to be the same color, guess what? I'm going to do sloppy coloring, where it doesn't matter. This is just a background prop anyways, so I'm not going to color in the windows. I'm going to keep the windows white. If I get really fancy with it, I could put some texture on it, but we'll see. I don't know that I'm going to be that fancy. Oh, and you can't see what I'm doing because it's so far low. Gotta tell me, move it up. So what is everyone making for dinner tonight? Because I have to start cooking soon, and I'll be in a meeting while I'm cooking, and it'll be very interesting. Because there's chicken thawed and vegetables selected, but what those chicken and vegetables are gonna be is a whole other story. Oh, look at that, I colored outside the lines. Hi, Crystal. Welcome, welcome. OT is going live or went and did a video? Can't see the notifications on my phone, so I don't know for sure. Oh, and also exciting news, our broken down deck is finally fully broken down so that I don't have to worry about my, oops, I'm coloring in the turrets or whatever those are called. I think that's turrets. I don't know. They're not windows, so I don't need to worry about them. But yeah, they tore down our deck today, so I don't have to worry about my children falling through the holes in the deck because it was getting bad fast, like super, super fast. Oh yeah. As in, I was worried every single time they walked out. Okay. Yes, I have seen the Spectrum Noir markers at Tuesday morning. It's just, they're still expensive compared, like, price per, I mean, I stood in, I kid you not, I stood in Tuesday morning and priced out the Spectrum Noir marker, cost per marker, with the Ohuhu markers, and I went, nope, still the best deal per marker with good reviews. And so, and I had heard some people had problems with the nibs on the Spectrum Noir, and I was like, I don't have time, I have children. I don't have time to fuss with it. So, that was another, like, yeah, maybe not yet. But eventually, I would like all of them. I want to sample all of them. I want to do what, whatever the guy's name, I forget his name again. Whatever the channel is that Dawn had mentioned for me. But I think it's a really cool concept to just go and sample everything and compare everything. Because he does a lot of artwork, he does a lot of drawing. He's a very good artist. And so it's really cool to see someone who knows their stuff, who's been doing, I am new to the alcohol markering, but I'm not new to drawing or color concepts in drawing. So I understand at least the basics. Not 100% what I'm doing with alcohol markers, but I do know how to get what I want out of them. So I am actually more of a sketch artist though than a coloring artist. Like, I have sketched so much that I sketch both lefty and righty. I used to practice just non-stop when I was little, and it's very therapeutic. Alright, well, I'm going to finish coloring this up, and then I think that's time for me. Nope, no time to cut and paste and do all the rest. So if I add any dimension to this, I will let you know in the when I do post the finished product of this. But I do appreciate all of you who hopped in and came and said hi during the chat. I do not have any links below because once again I pressed go live before I was prepared to actually go live. So I don't even think I have a description up. But if you're seeing this after the fact and it's not live anymore, I will have all of my links up for sure, because that will be the first thing I do when I turn this thing off. Let's see if this is the color I want. Rose beige. Yes, it's a good color for a front door. Stands out. I mean, this is Belle in her castle after all. I mean, it's not her castle, it's Beast Castle, but use your imagination. Alright. So, Crystal, you must have missed the first. Oh, Franklin is asleep. Okay, so Crystal, you must have missed the first part, but I unboxed I saved up all my gift certificates, and I got myself a few new Maker Forte photopolymer stamp sets, and this one is the Happy Birthday Princess stamp set. The castle is there in that one, and there's one princess who is waving hi and her little frog, which I think is adorable. And then the other stamp set, if I can get this is where we got our Belle from. This one is called, this one is called the Once Upon a Time stamp set. And this one has the non-Disney princesses on it. This is not Snow White. This is not Jasmine, and this one is not Cinderella. But they are really, really fun, really cute. I'm probably going to just mass produce a lot of these and throw them on cards, because my littles are now big enough to get invited to all the birthday parties, and so I'm always going to be needing some type of princess stamp set. But also, if you missed it, there's the llama corns that are super cute. I'm just saying, like, who doesn't want llama corn on a card? And then you have the Dinorific. I'm making up words here. Dinorific, which is also a made up word. But the Dinorific, which are just fun, especially for like the younger boys. Then also the Dandelions, the Spread What Matters stamp set, which is one with butterflies, one with the music, another with hearts, which is really pretty too. And then a couple other stamp sets that are buried too deep for me to get. But I wanted to show you something also really quick before I hop off, because I think they're going live right now. Based off of how slow my camera or my computer is. But I had done a paint pouring class this weekend for a birthday party, and at some point a canvas flew at my arm. I kid you not. It's my husband's fault. I love you, honey. And he made a spinner for me, which was a really cool concept. And until we tried to stop it, and then it spun off and hit me. But this is actually arm art. This is the residual parts of the paint that was on my arm, plus a little bit of paint that landed on the cooler next to us. And I just basically picked it all up, and it has really cool, fun texture. And I was like, well, I'm going to embrace the weirdness of how this came to be, and now I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So, anyways, thank you all for joining today for this brief little impromptu coloring and exploring new stamp sets. And I hope to see you all soon. And I'm going to go snuggle my baby now and watch Debbie and Elizabeth's live. So hop on over to that. Have a great day. Bye.